My self-portrait is called Colorful, influenced by digital artist Aya Sapienasova. My face is created by digital art, and I painted the background by hand. There is more positive space in our portraits, making the sitter stand out. This helped me to focus on the expression of the face and shows that I am isolated from the world. Aya's portrait is more cartoonish with big eyes, while mine is realism, as the use of colors and proportions of my face are realistic, asymmetrical, and of three dimensions, created by layers. One success I had was the blending and highlights, especially the nose. I looked at photos of myself and drew the outline of my face with soft pencil, using Clip Studio paint, and colored with watercolors, which blended easily. The lines are soft and barely visible as the shape is created by shadows and highlights. It was difficult to print the art on thick paper, so the background was rushed. I'd like to paint the whole portrait on canvas and practice blending skills if I were to do this again. I use watercolors to paint the flowers manually, also called wet-on-wet technique, so as to achieve a blurry and transparent consistency. It is natural for paints to mix by themselves with water than brushes, but it was hard to control the water as I needed to mix enough water to the paint and blend fast, or the paint will either be too dry or smudge everywhere. But I had a lot of time in class to draw, which allowed me to practice before painting, and the outcome was satisfactory. My portrait reveals part of me that I have been hiding from people. Despite being in a society where I conform by being talkative, I am an introvert and seldom talks my feelings, which is represented by the light-toned lips. I often spend time by myself and get consumed by stress, especially now that work in grade 10 has increased, which is represented by the overall light tone color. The stress is symbolized by the smoky background, the smokes from the fights I have been through. There is a contrast as the light colors I used to paint myself as a dull and boring person emphasize the colorful flowers, symbolize hopes and dreams. This idea is inspired by Francis Bacon, in which he believed there were a lot of good and bad things in his life, represented through different colors on his face. The movement of my self-portrait will be looking at the flowers first and then my face, as hopes are the main idea of this portrait.